For reference, we're on a mountain about 10,000 feet high, and it's probably 50 degrees out here. It's so cold. Is it 54? 54 degrees out. We're about to drive into Denver in about 30 minutes, which is 90 degrees. Today we are at the extremely famous Red Rocks Amphitheater, where many famous artists play. It is truly half an hour outside of Denver, and it is directly in the mountains, and it is completely gorgeous. Well, Denver has been absolutely insane. A lot of travel plans changed, a lot of travel plans moved around, a lot of travel plans made from scratch. So this is our second full day in Denver. Yesterday we wandered around the city a bit. The city is a bit worrisome. The entirety of downtown, we were really the only people there who were not homeless for a lot of it. It reminds me kind of like LA, where there are homeless tent cities. Every single corner, street corner, building block. There are a few redeemable areas of the city. The thing is, they look a lot like other cities that we have seen, and they are sort of out of the way from the downtown parts of the cities. Nothing has really amazed us yet. At this point, I really did like Salt Lake City, both because of the area and the neighborhoods. And so I'm walking into Denver sort of comparing Denver to that, because I would want something that I can both afford and that I like. And Salt Lake City is more affordable than Denver. Now, about a week ago, we thought up plans to fly from Denver to Portland and Seattle, because we decided that it would be cheaper to fly from Denver rather than the East Coast, and just sort of tack an entire new trip onto this already existing trip. So it's happening much sooner than we think. We are leaving in, I think, 3 days, taking a flight to Seattle, and then a week from today, we are taking a train from Seattle to Portland before flying from Portland back to Denver and then driving to the East Coast again. So Denver is our last main city besides Portland and Seattle. So when we come back to Denver, we really don't have anything to do out west, and the only thing we have to do is drive almost 2,000 miles back to Savannah, Georgia. So I think I like Denver, but I don't really love it. It feels like I can't really relate to a lot of the population here. A lot of them feel like they are out of college and in either office or tech jobs.
It's hard to really dig into it and like really take away something from the city as a whole, because there's just it feels like it's the biggest city that we've been to, even though it's technically not.
It's about the same physical size as Phoenix, but definitely less people. It feels really big, and the neighborhoods do feel very dense.
And as like a musician, it's not possible to really like make a living in the city. You would have to live in the suburbs and commute to the city, or get a really crappy apartment, which I don't think either of us want to do.
The other problem is I don't even like the center of the city, and so why would I live in a city if I don't even enjoy the actual city part of the city? The mountains are far away. We can't see the mountains from anywhere in the city. They're about half an hour away.
Yeah, unlike Salt Lake, where we could see the texture of the mountain right in front of us.
We didn't like Phoenix, we didn't like Albuquerque, and we didn't like Vegas. So Salt Lake is something that we are keeping in mind. Hi everyone. By popular demand today, we are in Boulder, Colorado. Every single person that I've ever met who knows that I'm going on this trip wanted me to come to Sedona, Arizona and Boulder, Colorado. Good morning, everyone. Today we are leaving Denver. We are flying to Seattle today. Today is basically just a traveling day. It's going to take all day to travel there. But as of today, Denver is done. Hello, today we are back in Denver, but we are very far from Denver today. We are at Rocky Mountain National Park. It is cold. It is about 60 degrees, and it is very hard to breathe because we are 10,000 feet up, but it is very pretty. Well, we saw mountains, we saw lakes, we saw deer, and we saw marmots?
Sure.
And we saw marmots. Tomorrow we are going to the Great Sand Dunes National Park, which is all the way down past Colorado Springs. It's like walking on the beach, but uphill. Very tiring. We made it to the top.